Hi, I'm Elena Sigmund, class of '86.
My name's Gavin Campbell. I graduated in '82.
Hello, I'm Donald Moffett from the class of 1958.
My name is Vicky. I'm a sophomore in Pearson College, so I did DS last year.
I tell my son that I wrote a paper every week and read 3 books every week, and he cringes because he loves math.
When you walk into a freshman DS seminar, you realize you are no longer the smartest guy in the room. You reevaluate. It's like, having contacts with another galaxy. You learn self-doubt. You learn the value of skepticism. You learn the value of self-examination on a regular, repeated basis. You're with some of the brightest people on the planet, and you're going to shut up a little bit and listen.
So when I came into DS, I didn't really know what to expect. I never studied the Western canon in depth, and it was a little intimidating to just go into a room full of really motivated students from all around the world and talk about texts that are just so fundamental to this place and the entire universe, really.
First, it's a rare event in the life of higher education in this country when you can have a group of freshmen in small seminar settings with some of the finest professors that Yale has to offer.
I would study anything with the DS faculty, and did.
I remember one of my most influential professors, who was a great biographer of Emily Dickinson and also a great Shakespearean scholar. He interviewed each of us after our literature courses were completed and suggested that some of us might think about going into a teaching profession or a profession that involved writing and observation and philosophizing, as opposed to the law or investment banking or some of the other professions that many of us did go into in those days. And that had a great influence on me because he was such a wonderful teacher.
So second semester I was taking philosophy with Professor Paul North, and my favorite text in directed studies was Spinoza. Substance monism was just something I never thought about before, and it was really cool how you could think of yourself and everything in nature to be kind of this one thing. And Professor North did a great job of making everyone feel comfortable in that class, so it just made for a really cool experience to talk about these very dense texts, but just to be able to just think about the world in a very innovative way.
There was very much of a mission statement that our professors and in the seminars and lectures that what we're teaching you today about the great books, about the Western canon, is for one very specific purpose. Take these ideas, run with them, and make the world better. And I keep those lessons with me today, and it shaped a lot of my first 5-6 years out of college.
I spent most of my working life as a newspaper editor at the Wall Street Journal, and I don't think I could have handled that job without the grounding I got in directed studies.
I would say, as a French major, right now I'm taking a class on 20th century French theater, and I can really see the ties between a lot of the philosophical topics we talked about. Having that solid base is really cool. And even now I'm doing political science, and inevitably a lot of moral issues come up, and I remember a lot of the moral philosophy that we were taught in directed studies, and it just really gives you a new perspective. And also, I guess on a personal level, it gives me a lot more jokes to tell. In my spare time I do a lot of humor writing, and I'm getting into stand-up comedy, and just knowing that philosophy can be funny.
I still consider DS the foundation of my education and really the foundation of who I am as a human being.
I'm very glad I took directed studies, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.